Hi Libra, it's Zahara Stars with the Astrology and Tarot doing your February 2024 reading. I'm sorry I've been missing. Seems to be going theme with me. I've had some personal stuff I had to deal with, so I apologize, but I'm here now and I'm glad to be back, and so is Romeo. He's excited to get working again. He's going to assist us with some good juju. How could it be bad, right? How could this thing give us any bad juju? So, Rome's, give us some luck. Thank you, baby. All right, he's my magical teddy bear, in case you guys didn't know. Pure magic. All right, let's take a look at this. Is going to be your overall reading for February of 2023, but it will be relevant from now until the end of February. 2024. Sorry, forgive me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2024. All right, let's take a look and see. Please give me the most accurate messages of energies that Libra will be dealing with for February of 2024. Only the most accurate, please. Oh, we got a solar calm where you're getting clarity in February. Some of you might have already be getting it now. Making a slight change of course, difference. I'm getting an energy of like a more awareness and more clarity on where you're going, what you're doing, and who you are. Wow. The solar calm is about taking kind of a timeout or a rest or stopping the chatter in your mind and literally getting clarity as a result. Okay. Us air signs, we can be in our head the majority of the time thinking about this, thinking about that, thinking about this, thinking. Solar calm is saying take a calm moment to get to know yourself. And a lot of clarity is going to come to you. When your mind is quiet, you can hear your higher self, you can hear guidance. Listen to your heart. Listen with your heart. All right, let's take a look and see what else we have for Libras. It's kind of like a calming, like the transits are kind of giving you a moment to take a breath here. We got 12th house introspection. So when transits occur within the 12th house, which some of you may be experiencing, it goes along very well with that solar calm. The 12th house is the final house. It's endings. It's figuring out how we've been sabotaging ourselves. It's realizing past mistakes. It's learning from them. Okay, mistakes are good. They make you smarter. They make you wiser. So learning from them and becoming better and taking those lessons and moving forward with them, to create a new life, a new you, a new whatever. We learn as we go. We are each other's teachers. There's a lot of stuff going down here, but this seems like culmination period for you guys where a lot of realizations and clarity are going to come to you. So take some time for introspection. Take some time to be calm and hear yourself, hear your higher self, hear the divine, hear the universe. There's a lot of messages that come through that way. A lot of you are learning new things, being in reflection. So I had these two come out. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, and some of you may be a Taurus, or some of you both. I'm going to clarify these cards, but generally speaking, for all of you, a lot of communication, a lot of getting information back and forth, a lot of researching, and cultivating prosperity. So a lot of you've been cultivating your prosperity, building up your finances, and now it's time to start to think about what it is that you really need, want, and desire, and start putting some of those resources into it. Or you are able to build your resources, and you're able to still continue to build them with Taurus energy. Jupiter is in Taurus, which is about expansion of your finances. So a lot of you have been expanding your finances and your resources and cultivating prosperity. And now it's time to kind of think about what's next, where you're going next. Also working within the self-worth and self-value area. But tapping into your self-worth and value will help lead the way as far as what it is you truly value and where you find value. I don't know where I'm getting that, but that's something that's important here. I don't know what just happened. Oh, we have Saturn. That's what it was. Saturn. Building structure. That's where I was getting that. It's like building solid foundations now. Now it's time to focus on having a secure, stable foundation. Not that a lot of you don't, but Saturn's about the structure of it. So like planning it out, figuring it out where you want to go. So working on solid foundations. So you guys are making severe progress, okay? You're progressing forward on the next part of your journey now. Okay, so you're probably ending out a cycle of where you've been learning a lot of lessons, finding out a lot about you, standing up for yourself, feeling things out, dealing with a lot of difficult potential difficulties. And now you're at a calm where it's like, take all that you've learned and now you're ready to move to the next level. So this is the progression card, which often reflects your progress chart in astrology, which shows that you've moved to a new level now. You're now not your birth chart. You're now a progressed version of it, which means that things in the progress chart, things change. Like, even though you're still a Libra, you may be a more advanced Libra in a particular area, and it would show these progressions within that chart. So it's telling me that you guys have progressed a ton, okay? It may have been over the past couple of years. It may have been just more recently. But right now, because of it, you're at a solar calm or at a place of calm and reflection to, we kind of call it the butterfly metamorphosis stage, where you're now a different person than you were before. Okay, a better person, a better version of yourself. I was going to stop here, but since I did that, you guys are being activated. So now, probably for some of you, it's coming up, or some of you, it's already started. And if you're in the solar calm area, the activation is coming, where things are going to start moving faster. So you may feel like things are kind of slowing down, and you're planning and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do, and you've been cultivating, realizing a lot of things, learning a bunch of lessons, and progressed, and now you're different in some way, and you're ready to take that new you and move forward in a new direction, and you're going to be activated by the universe to do so. Take more action in a new direction, or in the direction you've been going, but now with new insights. What kind of focus cards do we have for Libra for February of 2024? All right, so we got accepting what is. And this is just about like whatever things you felt like are out of your control and you can't do anything about it. Sometimes it's best just to accept it and let it go and not harp on it or go over it over a million times or whatnot. Acceptance is a big thing and it's also about accepting yourself for who you are and accepting others for who they are. And accepting just what is. So your focus card is going to be a little bit on that, apparently, on about being able to just say, you know what? I accept it the way it is. Then we got listening with your heart, which I was telling you earlier, because during the solar calm period, while you're getting clarity or gaining clarity on situations, life circumstances, yourself, others, whatever this may be, past mistakes, as you're gaining clarity on it, you're being told to listen with your heart. When we listen with our heart, we are we are we are we're not so much in the judgmental perspective of, oh man, I messed up, or they messed up, or they did this to me. It's more in a place of love, and viewing things through the lens of love brings you a sense of peace and serenity, love for yourself, love for others. You're able to just accept things with love and move past them and move forward faster than when we're holding on to things with anger, frustration, or whatnot. But I think because of what I'm getting with this clarity that's coming to you, you're being told to listen with your heart and your intuition to what it is you're hearing, and not just mentally process it, and not just objectively like analyze it, but see how it makes you feel. And sometimes we're listening to things that are being said to us when we need to listen to our heart, because the words sometimes aren't really what people are meaning, or unfortunately. So listen to how you feel about stuff, okay? And it's going to help you a lot by not passing judgment on what was wrong, what's bad, whatever that may be, but to look at it with love. Wow. Next, we got manifesting your dreams. So this is what I was getting with this Taurus cultivating. You guys have been cultivating, and some of you have been working on manifesting. And this is indicating that after this slow period of you getting clarity and you realizing, trying to set up these structures, and you've progressed now, you've changed. There's positive changes about you that have been made. You're now on trajectory to start seeing your manifestations coming true and coming to be. A lot of you are really at a point where your dreams are coming true, or your manifestations are coming true, whether you've been conscious of it or not. See, our wants, our desires, our things that we're putting out there constantly are manifesting. And it's saying that now that you've gone through this transformation or progression, and you're being activated, and you've been building and cultivating, you're now going to start reaping the rewards of everything that you've been doing, and even the changes you've been through. We got emerging into grace, which is sometimes as a result of different challenging transits we go through, or different life experiences. I call them transits, but life experiences. We, at some point in time in our lives, start to emerge more into grace, where we're just more forgiving, more understanding, more loving, and we just start to perceive things through a different lens, and then our outer world changes. Emerging into grace is just approaching things in a diplomatic, graceful manner, feeling a sort of inner peace and deeper understanding of all that you've been through, what's been transforming you, or the transformations you've been through. And now you're emerging more into a peaceful, graceful place. And this is a great place to start manifesting from. I'm going to go ahead and flip that. You're being told to follow your bliss, and this is true. What makes you happy? Forget about what everybody else wants. Forget about what makes them happy. Focus on where your bliss is and follow it. Follow your happy trail. Not that life is all just lollipops and rainbows, as they say, but it can be if you want it to be. It's what you focus on. Energy goes where your focus is, right? So energy creates. Energy is everything. So follow your bliss, and when you're in a happy place, magic just happens. You're being told to follow your bliss. I think you guys are going to start moving towards something that's really going to be more heartfelt, more part of your higher version of yourself. Yeah, again, we got igniting courage along with the solar flare. So after all this, you're going to be ignited. You're going to feel energy, energetic, confidence, passion coming for you guys. Not that you haven't been feeling that, but maybe it's more directed and more clarified in terms of your direction and your passion. You're going to start feeling more confident to take initiative towards things that actually make you happy, that following your bliss courageously and fearlessly. Wow. Soaring into joy, moving into a place of greater fulfillment and happiness. That is fantastic. All right, so let's see what else we got. What else do we have coming up for Libras? February of 2024, please. Only the most accurate. Forgot about the last one. Juju. Positive Juju. Thank you, Rome's. What do we have coming up for Libras for February 2024? My hair's gotten so long it gets stuck in the cards. Let me put them over here. All right, so be flexible in February of 2024. Things are going to be kind of, after you go through the solar calm, things might be moving rather quickly, or things could pop up out of nowhere and you're just being asked to be flexible. Yeah, see, you're moving to a place of calm where you're going to have serene clarity of what to do next. Some of you are maybe going to travel or go by the beach, or just in general readings, this is how it applies. But I feel like you guys are overall moving to a place of calm, mental peace. Now you're being told to take a risk on something, do something out of the ordinary, something you wouldn't ordinarily do, or going outside the box in some way coming up here. Take a risk on following your bliss and following your heart, okay? Often we hold back too much and don't actually do it, and then we end up not having it, and we wonder why. Whatever it is that you've been thinking about, like, I just can't do that because if I do that, I can't do that. Don't do that. Just do it. Take a risk. Fortune favors the bold, okay? We got the thinker, which is heavy introspection, sitting down, taking time to reflect and think about things. That's okay. Just don't stay there. Don't think too much. Thinking too much just start to create a whole bunch of stuff. Follow your heart, okay? But there's something that you're going to be thinking about for sure. And I feel like some of you it could be a person, a situation, a thing, but like you're going to be like thinking about it because it's almost as if it's something you wanted that you didn't pursue or do. Now we got this never-ending story. What's this, Libra? We're going to clarify it and find out, but this is something that you've been going circles with, or it just keeps happening over and over, and you really need to put a stop to it. Whether it's a behavior pattern, maybe it's just like you're just constantly always thinking and it's this never-ending story, or it's something that you're trying to figure out and you just feel like I keep going in circles in it, and maybe it has to do with something that you need to take a risk on. It's going to be different for all of you, so please just think about how it resonates with you. But there's some sort of never-ending story that's been going down with you, or you keep returning to this situation, or Libras. And there's something that you've been asking why about. Why did this happen? Why? So some of you may have experienced something. Oops, and then we got your soulmate card. So some of you have a soulmate here. And there's a change in the wind going on with that one. Ooh. Some of you may have felt like you didn't take a risk on your soulmate, or you didn't take an opportunity with it. This is just for some of you. Remember, these are general. These are not, it's not specific, okay? Personal readings are specific to you, so take it how it resonates. But some of you have been going round and round with somebody because you haven't taken the initiative or took the risk to go there. Maybe you just weren't ready. Maybe you just didn't see things, whatever the reason was, okay? And you've been thinking a lot about it. Some of you have a soulmate that's been thinking this about you. And they're asking why, or you're asking why have I not taken this, and why have I been going in circles with this? It's either them or you. It goes both ways in general readings, okay? But clearly, and they've been doing a lot of thinking about this, and you're being told to take a risk here if it's you. You don't want to miss out on your soulmate or your love because of the fact that you are too afraid. That happens way too much, okay? We got the change in the wind with this person. So some of you are going to be taking initiative to do so, or they're going to be doing this towards you. Some of you might be moving in together. Something is changing with your soulmate here. And some of you, it's regarding this round and round, never-ending story, and why. Why does this keep happening? And I just see right in the center is come to the edge and take a risk, okay? But let's go ahead and see what's going on. Tell me about this never-ending story for Libra. Lucky Juju. Thank you. How can it go wrong with him? Tell me about this never-ending story. Excuse me. All right. So we got a Queen of Swords, which is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising, or that could be you. With contact or speaking out or saying the truth or being direct or a breakthrough happening. Now, because these are general, again, there's a lot of you and it's all different. So some of you may be reaching out to clarify this never-ending story with someone. This round and round you've been going with them. I feel like a lot of you on a different side of this, whoever's been going through this never-ending story thing, you're going to have like some major breakthrough if this is you, Libra, because this is an air sign. Okay? You're going to just cut through the crap and just be like, is it this or is it that? Like, you're just going to, it's like, I'm putting an end to this. The truth is coming out. I'm being direct. That's it. Okay? Others of you, you've been going round and round with another air sign. That's your soulmate. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. There's a change going to happen here. Okay. A lot of you have been and thought about it. A lot of you are just like, why is this not moving forward? This has been going round and round. I have to get clarity once and for all. Or they are reaching out to you to get clarity from you. Like, what is your deal? It goes both ways, okay? Like, what's the deal? Where do we stand? Tell me about this. Yeah, because it's something you really want that's going to make you happy. It's something that somebody that is positive, makes you feel good about yourself, is happy. It's coming in on the soulmate. It's like there's healing that can come here. There's also a very positive energy attached to this. Yeah, you guys are going to be communicating and reaching out. Okay, or they are going to be reaching out to you. But this is coming together with the sun. The soulmate doesn't look very happy, but it's your soulmate, or you're their soulmate. But the sun and the communication, rapid communication coming through, and a change in the wind, and some sort of breakthrough. I got an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini on this never-ending story. So this is something that you guys have been struggling with. Either you haven't been able to make it move forward, you've been going in circles with them, You've been indirect, or they've been indirect with you and going in circles with you. And because there's this. Why is this not coming together? And we got the Six of Cups, which is somebody from the past or somebody coming back from the past again. And we're not in Mercury retrograde anymore. So it's somebody you definitely been involved with. Well, obviously, it's your soulmate and you've been going round and round with them. Tell me more. Yeah, it's like there's just been a lot of unclarity. This is like ambiguous, like nobody's expressing themselves. There's a lot of hidden feelings, hidden things that haven't been expressed. You definitely had some kind of major falling out with this person. You guys, this is something where you guys have just been like, this is for those of you that have been going round and round with somebody or have been indirect about something, or haven't been expressive, or they haven't been with you. Feel free to reverse this. Like, I'm just reading what I'm seeing here. Tell me what's going to come of this. There's either way, there's an opportunity for this to come together. But somebody's got to make a move. And it looks like somebody's going to. Yeah, because we got the Magician, which is you got everything it takes to make anything you want happen. If you want this person, it's telling you just do it. It's telling you you got it. You got it. It's about manifestation too. So regardless, I'm getting a breakthrough on this never-ending story. It's like this once and for all thing. And it looks like it's going to turn out positive. Because either you guys want this person, okay, they're your soulmate, so regardless. You want this person, they want you. But somebody has not been communicating it or taking that next step, or you've been going in circles. Why? Somebody hasn't been direct or clear about things. Maybe you keep having these falling outs because we got the Tower there. Why has this not been coming together? Well, there's been confusion and somebody hasn't been taking the initiative to move things forward. This is in the reverse. Okay, so no, somebody hasn't been moving this forward. There definitely has been a start and an expression of feelings and love. But somebody wants it to come back from the dead. So maybe you're not with this person or you're in separation right now. But there's been too much confusion. It's like you're not on the same page. You can't communicate correctly, and somebody's not taking charge or not being... Some of you, it could be a Cancer with this card, or a Scorpio with the Death card. But the Death card's in the reverse, and so is the Chariot. Chariot's about success and winning, triumph, travel, and also about gaining control of yourself to be successful and to move things forward. This is like somebody being too confused to move things forward, or it being too confusing to move things forward. But somebody wants it to come back from the dead and wants to express themselves, and it looks like they're going to. So whether it's you or them, you'll know which side you're on. This is a big love potential startup year. Okay? Some of you, it's a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but this is marriage material. This is somebody you want to be with, be with. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. We got another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini at the bottom of this deck, so it looks like that's prominent, but we also got Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces as well. So, wow, that's what I have for you guys. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for a personal reading. You can now text me at 818-839-1116 to find out more specifically for you. If you want to expand on this or you want your own personal reading. You can also visit my site at www.illumastrology.com just to read all about astrology and what's going on. This wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but it kind of combined both. So I don't know if I'm going to do a specific love reading for you guys. Because usually I do them if it's mostly just the general overview reading about the energies you're dealing with and not like specific, but it kind of came down to your soulmate here. So take it how it resonates for you. I'm sending you guys positive energy for all the best as always. Thanks so much for joining me and Romeo. Until next time.